Hello everyone, myself Alok Kumar. I am Assistant Professor in Government College of Engineering, Dharmapuri. So in this lecture of third unit, we will see type equivalence and SDD for type declaration. So here we will see type equivalence. So it means that two types are equivalent if an operand of one type is in an expression is substituted for one of the other type without coercion. Okay, so it is a strict form of type compatibility without coercion. The design of a type equivalence rules of a language is important because it influences the design of the data type and the operations provided for values of those types. There are two types, or we can say two approaches to define type equivalence. First one is name type equivalence, the second one is structure type equivalence. So here firstly we will see name type equivalence. It means that two variables have equivalent types if they are defined either in the same declaration or in declarations that use the same type name. Okay, under a strict interpretation, a variable whose type is a sub-range of the integers would not be equivalent to an integer type variable. So here we will see this one with the help of one example. Suppose we are taking like supporting ADA used strict name type equivalence. Consider the following ADA code. Okay, so like suppose we are having type like index type, and we are saying this one is having values like 1 to 50, and count like having integer this data type, and index like index type. So suppose here we are saying one is count, that is integer type, and index is that is index type. So the types of the variables count and index would not be equivalence. Count could not be assigned to the index or vice versa. Okay, so like this manner we can see this type equivalence. Now like this manner here we will see structure type equivalence. So it means that two variables have equivalent type of their types, have identical structures. It is more flexible than name type equivalence, but it is more difficult to implement. Under name type equivalence, however, the entire structures of the two types must be compared. Suppose for example we are consider the following Pascal like declaration, like we are having, we can say type Celsius equals to float, and Fahrenheit also like float type. So the types of the variables of those two types are considered equivalence under structure type equivalence, allowing them to be mixed in expressions, which is undesirable in this case. In general, types with different names are likely to be abstractions of different categories of problem values and should not be considered equivalent. Okay, so this one we have seen this structure type equivalence. Now we will see SDD for type declaration. So here you can see this one is, we are having one SDD, and in this SDD production rules are there and semantic rules also attached with that one. So how we have written this one, suppose this one is a production rule. So this semantic rule we are writing for this production rule like t-.inh. Here inh is inherited attribute for t dash. Okay, and here this one is the value will be equal to like f.val. Here val is the attribute for f. So you can see this one like each of the non-terminal t and f has a synthesized attribute val. Okay, the terminal digit has a synthesized attribute lex value. This one is having this value. The non-terminal t dash has two attributes like inherited attribute inh and synthesized attribute syn. So you can see here t dash is having here inherited attribute, and t dash here it is having synthesized attribute. Okay, so like this manner we have written this SDD. So suppose we want to evaluate some expression 3 into 5 with this given SDD, then how we will evaluate? So you can see this one is, we are having one annotated pass tree we have constructed from the given SDD, like 3 into 5. So how we constructed, T is generating ft dash and f is generating digit, and this T dash is generating asterisk ft dash. Okay, and this f is generating digit and T dash is generating here this empty. Okay, so like this manner we can find the value at each node and we can calculate this one. Okay, so here actually what we have seen, like when we are going to calculate through this annotated pass tree, at the time we will find the value like 15 will come, like this 3. Here this value will come 3 based on this one semantic rules we are finding here 5. The f dot value will be 5 and this one is empty, and here this value we have to find and this one. So firstly we have to find this value. So T dash dot inherited will be the value of this one. T dash dot inherited, that will be the f dot value. So this will be 3. Okay, after that here we are finding the value of this T dash dot inherited. So how it will come, T dash inherited into f dot value. So that is T dash 3 into 5, it will become 15. Now T dash dot synthesize, this one we will find. So it will be the inherited, this one will also be same, and this value we will find synthesize. So its value will be this 15. Okay, so like this manner we can find, we can evaluate this expression. So this is SDD for type declaration. Thank you.